Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Adija Tademi. I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos State, Nigeria. So this is your first time seeing any of my videos. Welcome guys. And if you're a returning subscriber or you're a returning viewer, guys, you're my G. Thanks for watching. So today I have this model and I want to do like an Edo bride makeup for her. So I already started her hair. First of all, I'm cleaning her face with micellar water from Mismetic. Then once it dries up, I'm spraying it with my Kiss Beauty Fix Spray. This fix spray is a lifesaver. It's a lifesaver. Next, I'm using this Blossom face serum on her face. So you need to make sure to moisturize and prep the skin and the face very well in order to prepare for any other thing that wants to like enter a face. You get, so I'm using this brush I just got for the moisturizing and the skin prep. Next thing I'm doing, I'm going to use a moisturizer. This moisturizer is from Miss Metic Moisture Potion moisturizer. Next, I'm using my Adventure Sweat Block and applying it with a cotton pad. After that, I went in with my Meron Skin Prep. I mean, this is Meron Skin Prep I'm using now, but I didn't show it on the video. Sorry, guys. But yeah, Meron Skin Prep. I'm very sure you should be able to like relate to this skin prep if you've read about it or if you've used it before. It's very nice. And I'm using these foundations from Excel Look and L'Oreal True Match. It's very important that you get the right skin tone and the shade of your client or anybody wants to make up for, because it won't be nice if the foundation is darker than our skin or lighter than our skin, or the skin tone is different. Because I always feel everybody has like their different skin tone. There's somebody that has undertone. Some people has like a reddish undertone. Some people has a golden, a reddish, and stuff like that. So you need to like know. So after spraying it, using my beauty blender, a damp beauty blender, to blend this on her face very well. Guys, are you enjoying this video? Please click that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel, and like. Okay, thank you. So I'm blending it, I'm blending her neck together with the face. Next thing, I'm using a concealer from Nuban. I think this shade is 042 or something. So I'm using the same beauty blender I used on the face to blend the under eyes. Blend very well. You know, blending is key. If you watch my videos, you would know I always stress the importance of blending. Blending is very important, very important. All right, so after blending the under eyes, I'm going to be applying the concealer on her jaw, her nose, and her T-zones, and I'll be blending it too. So next I'll be doing is blush. I'm using this cheek glaze from TM Essential as my blush. So after that, I'll be contouring her face. I'm using Sexy Almond from Ezekiel Foundation. It's not too dark. I don't really like too much dark contouring. Okay, so once I'm done contouring the cheekbones and the edge of her hair, I don't know what I'm going to like call it, but yeah, that's how I conceal. This brush I'm using, it's a contour brush. I use this for applying my foundation before, but right now I don't really use brush, this kind of brush, in applying my foundation. So I just use it for my concealer, and I'm going to blend it with the beauty blender again. So next thing, I'll be contouring the nose. I always prefer contouring with a foundation as contour rather than using my powder as contour. The foundation or maybe a concealer contour will give me more precise line. You can see how straight it is and how lovely it is, and to show very raw. But if I use a powder contour, the lines won't really be defined like this. So after that, I noticed that I didn't really like how the under eyes was being, because probably it has stayed there a while. I just added a little of my concealer to it before applying the setting powder. So for the setting powder, I'm using a spoon translucent powder. It's translucent. There is translucent and there's natural, but it is the translucent one I'm using. So after applying my setting powder, I'll be using this powder shades 04 and 03 from Nuban in my skin powder to powder all our face. I'm actually mixing both. You can see the 04 is like the darker one. I feel it's too dark for our skin. I just added a little bit of 03 to like balance the color I'm seeing on our face. Okay. So after applying powder, I'm still going to like apply a contour powder to support the previous foundation contour I did on her face. And I'm also using this contour brush. You don't really want your contouring to be too dark for the model's face. And for a client as fair as this, or a model that is fair, you don't need something too much. I always believe less is beautiful. So yeah, guess what time is it, guys? It's brows time. So if you watch my videos, I use edge control to like tame the brows first. So most brow tamer I've had melted, so I've just stick to this edge control and I control the oiliness of it with applying setting powder on the brows. You can see how sleek it is. So I'm using my Davis pencil as usual for the brows. Let me not even say anything on these brows because I want you guys to like concentrate very well, because I'm actually loving these brows actually. So yeah, you can see I'm giving very light strokes. After drawing it, I'll be applying a little tiny small strokes for it to look natural. You can see it's looking natural. This pencil has been saving lives since 1990s. So yeah, Do you like these brows, guys? How is it? So after drawing it, I'll be using my spoolie to brush it up because you don't want something that looks so unnatural. So next, I'm highlighting with my Nuban shade in my skin concealer. I think 042. Yeah. Then I'll be using another shade of Nuban concealer that is for the starting and finishing sides of the brows. And I'm doing all this thing gently. I'm using this highlighting brush. It's actually small. Everybody has like the brush they can use. You need to use what works for you. Okay, so after that I'll be blending it with this blending brush from Bobbi Brown brushes. Yeah, so after highlighting my brows, I'm using this eyeshadow primer from Benai. I've used the eyeshadow primer for, I think this is like my third year using it. And again, I didn't show it. I'm sorry, but it's Benai eyeshadow primer. So after applying the eyeshadow primer, I'm going to use that brush that I use in blending out the brows concealer to blend it in. This process is so because you don't want to see any harsh lines on the eyes. After that, I'm using my African Queen Blossom palette for the eyeshadow. You can see I'm using the nude. I love nude, and nude is beautiful. For the transition, I'm using this dark brown shade. So I feel I left my videos process on each section long, so it's giving like a full tutorial kind of look. I don't want to like cut it short, so whoever that wants to like learn something from it is going to like take his or her time and learn something very useful. So what I'm using now is my Ezekiel powder. I just wanted that transition to be a bit darker, so I'm using the dark brown, or the darkest brown shade of the powder. So the pigment I'll be using is a gold pigment. I've forgotten from which product I used, but I used my glitter glue on it before applying the pigment. So after that, I'll be dusting off the setting powder from my face. You see why applying setting powder is good? Any dirt or any remnants from the eyeshadow is easily blendable. Just imagine if there is no setting powder under the face. There's some eyeshadow that will just stick to the face and will start giving you funny colors. You don't want to see that. So next, I'll be reapplying the blush, a powder blush. You know, I use a cheek glaze first, so I'll be applying the powder blush from the same African Queen eyeshadow I used earlier. So now going back to the eyes, I'm using this under eye pencil from Kiss Beauty Cosmetic. This under eye pencil is very affordable, and you can see it's very pigmented. So I blended out the under eye with a dark brown eyeshadow shade. I'm also dusting off the remnants of the eyeshadow with this brush. So next, I'm using my Blossom 2-in-1 mascara. I just use this one. So you tell your clients or your model to look down. Don't close your eyes and don't open your eyes. Just look down like that so it will not stain. I'm using the false lashes from Chi Lashes. So before applying the lashes, I'm using my eyeliner. It's actually MacBook I'm using. Then the glue I applied on the lashes is from Classic. You know now, that white glue. So for the under eyelashes, I'm using my lashes from Wings Cosmetic and applying it with this picker. They call it tweezer too. Anyone that you know, just use it. It's very nice and it works. So to make sure that our normal lashes and the false lashes correspond together, I'm using that mascara. So for the lips, I'm using this Beyond Beauty red lip. It's a matte lip. You can see how it's lipping already. You don't have to break your bank before you do a very nice makeup. So I'm still reapplying the blush. You can see it's not too much. I don't really love too much something. I'm cleaning a nose ring. Then later I'm spraying it. I'll spray your face. So for the bronzer, I'm using Candy Glow by Yanga Beauty. It's a Nigerian product. You can see all, okay, almost all, if not like 2 or 3 different products I use that is not from Nigeria. Everything I'm using is from Nigerian brand. So after applying bronzer to the cheek parts, I'm using it on our nose just a little. If you watch my videos, I'm always scared of putting it. I just put it little by little. Then I'm using this translucent cheek glaze from TM Essentials. So this is like the second cheek glaze I'm using. Okay, so that it make the face to be shining and sparkling. Yep, and I'm done. Thanks for watching, guys. Do you love this look? If you do, please click that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you know when I upload a new video. Bye, guys.